So hello and welcome to our session. My name's Stuart. I will be joined for the Q&A session by my colleagues Emma and Sharon. Today we'll cover information relating to postgraduate loans for both taught and research programs. We'll cover the type of taught program, which are eligible and not eligible, and we'll cover any problems that you may encounter when making an application and how payment is made to you if you're on an eligible program. So please note that the information in the following slides relates to students who are commencing year one of their study within the 2020 and 21 academic session. So this would be a program with the start date between the 1st of August 2020 and the 31st of July 2021. If you have not yet applied to the university, or if you are looking to commence study in a future session, please check eligibility information is still relevant when you come to apply. To find any funding that is available for the 2021-2022 academic year, I recommend that you do a funding search after November 2020. The details for a scholarship and available funding search are available on the URL on your screen now. So there are different levels of tuition fees charged to students. All levels can be found on postgraduate taught or postgraduate research table of fees. The links you'll see on the screen now. The tuition fee level appropriate to your program of study will be detailed on your offer letter. And this is also a detail if there are any additional program costs associated with your program of study. So that will be on there as well. So taught programs can be offered on a part-time basis where you can complete an MSc in up to 3 years of structured study, and you'll be charged an annual fee at the start of each academic session. Or unstructured, on part-time intermittent study basis where you can complete courses or modules at your own pace, and you'll be charged as and when you register for a course, according to the number of credits attached to the course. This is often described as ICL, invoice course level. The unstructured method of study is not eligible for government loans. If you have applied to study unstructured and wish to receive a government loan, you should discuss with your relevant department if there's an option to transfer to a structured version of the programme, which meets the criteria of your appropriate funding agency. So all UK funding bodies offer a postgraduate taught loan scheme. Where you are living will depend on who you apply to, and each funding body has different criteria for different student and course eligibility. For further information, you can consult with the relevant funding body department on where you will be an ordinary resident, or have a look on the website which contains information broken down by each government body. So applications for funding are made online. When making your application, you will be required to select the relevant course which you're coming to study. If you're unable to locate the program you're coming to study, please contact us and we'll be able to add the details if it's an eligible program. If you're unsure if the program is eligible, please also get in contact us and we can advise further. If you are on an eligible postgraduate MSc taught or research program, then payment of your loan will not be made until you have registered to the university. Once you have registered, we'll be able to confirm to your funding body that you're on programme, and this will release the payment for the start of your programme, or 3 days after the registration confirmation if this occurs at the start of the programme. Please note that if you have applied for and have been awarded a postgraduate loan from SAS, then the tuition fee element of the loan will not cover the full cost of your tuition fees, and the balance of your fees will be invoiced to yourself directly. How payment is made depends on which funding agency has awarded funded. On screen, you will be able to see how each government fund agency makes payment. For the Student Awards Agency for Scotland, if you are in receipt of only a tuition fee loan, then this is paid directly to the university. If you're also eligible for and have requested a maintenance loan from SAS, then this is paid directly to you in line with your payment schedule. Student Finance England and Wales make payment of the award directly to you in line with your payment schedule on the university confirm registration, once the university confirm registration, sorry. For Student Finance Northern Ireland, payment is made directly to the university. Two of the government agencies offer a loan towards postgraduate doctoral or research study. This funding is only offered by Student Finance England or Student Finance Wales. Similar to loans for postgraduate MSc programs, applications are made directly to Student Finance, and there are certain eligibility criteria. These two links on your screen will offer advice on the up-to-date criteria and how payment is made. For the purposes of tuition fee invoicing, a sponsor is an agency, company, or overseas government who's making payment directly to the university on behalf of a student for tuition fees. A sponsor is not a family member or a friend, or an agency who's making payment to you for you to then pay the university. If you're expecting a sponsor to pay your tuition fees, it is your responsibility to send the Fees and Student Support Team an official letter or a copy of an award letter from your sponsor. You need to do this before the start of semester 1, otherwise we'll invoice you directly for your tuition fees. If you have applied for a US loan and wish to check if your loan has been processed, you can contact the scholarships team. Then once your loan has been approved, a breakdown of payments will be detailed in your award letter. We will take a proportion of tuition fees from each of your distributions, and any remaining funds will be paid to you directly. The deadline for applying for a new loan or increasing your loan, which can't be over and above the maximum cost of attendance, is 8 weeks prior to the end of the academic year. So the scholarships and financial aid team can complete forms for Canadian students for loan and tax purposes who are on programme with us. If you have a query relating to the completion of one of these forms on screen, please contact our office. On screen, you will see contact details for the income section in the finance department. The finance team are hosting a session later today at 3 p.m. where they will answer any queries you have relating to the methods of payment or setting up an instalment plan for future tuition fees. If you cannot join their session, then you can contact them using the contact details on your screen. So we'll wrap up there. So thank you for attending. We'll end the presentation now, but if you do have any further queries, just send them through to the relevant emails. And yeah, as we're saying, just include the UUNs in the emails, any email correspondence you send through to us. And that'll just help us find your details and get that sorted for you. So thanks for coming today, and hopefully it's been helpful, and drop us an email if you need any further help.